we got into a car accident, actual footage.
Lance and I rolled off the road.
I know it's a serious video, but I just want to point out that it's honestly he's wearing. It looks like the same one Swift had when he hurt his shoulder. Not saying anything like, oh, and guys, don't call comment, maybe he's faking. Not saying he's faking it, but I'm just saying that's what this looks like.
What felt like hours. Alright, listen, I'm gonna move your leg. Listen to me. I'm gonna move your leg so it sounds like. This is how it all started.
I don't know, hug Jesse. Like, hopefully next video's gonna be like this after.
How sick is this?
I feel bad for Jesse. Like, he hurt his arm. But the thing is, though, I understand it. Like, or maybe he hurt his shoulder because he didn't have a cast on. It doesn't look like he has a cast on his arm, so maybe he hurt his shoulder. So obviously you can't put a cast on his shoulder. I don't know. I'm not trying to make fun of it, but like, you know, it's a serious situation, guys. Don't think, oh, but they got into a serious car accident, car flipped. There's actual footage, so guys, stay tuned to see the footage of what happens. And poor Jesse had like a cut on his head, his arms.
You don't seem too impressed. I want to see how quick it is. Come on in, man.
Hello, Kelly. Send you a bit. Did you? Which one? Was it the M&M one? Because that's the only one I use. So if you send in the KCsoRandom one, I'm not going to see it. Because like I said in the last video, that one was hacked. I only can't get on the M&M one, so you send the M&M one.
When Lance owes me dinner later, I'll let you know what's up.
Okay, I have to check because I didn't see that you sent me one. I'll have to check it.
5 minutes, as you said. I knew you were kidding, right? But I just making some adjustments.
So if you just, I did a reaction at Lance where he told the story like Jesse was pretty much holding camera, then he was trying to toggle with something next to him, so he didn't have his hands on the wheel and he was looking down. So that's just what Lance is. I mean, I'm not saying Lance is lying. I'm not going to say like Jesse's going to lie. You know, each their own. You know, like when you're in like an accident like that, everyone kind of sees it differently, you know.
We can get you thrown out of here. We can be thrown out of the country with this stuff. Wait till you hear this baby start.
I mean, Big Brother Jeffrey, he uploaded a video yesterday. The dad has the car back. He brought it home with them. It just, you know, that's the video. They went to the crash site. The tow truck flipped it back over, and I guess they brought it back to the house. And in the video, and it's like her dad looking at the car. Like it was in their driveway, or like the side there, but yeah, in their yard.
For sure. I wasn't gonna do a video on this, but I saw Lance came out with one, and I figured I should probably tell my side of things. At this point in time, I really was just trying to have fun with Lance. You know, he's one of my YouTube friends, and you know, I just wanted to drive around with him and have a good time.
Like whenever you have a friend who's big like that, who, you know, has a lot of subscribers, like big on Instagram or whatever, you do want to try and impress them. You know, that's just how everyone knows. You know, it's just a natural thing that comes with. So I get them.
Days I've had in a while. Everything was going great, and then I really wanted him to think I was cool. Get him a roller quit. Yo, what's up, guys? What up? Are you in the vlog? Yeah, dude. What's going on? I'm kidnapping Lance.
I wonder what like he's gonna say, his version. If he's gonna say the same thing Lance said, what happened, or you know. I'm just curious, you know. Like, is he gonna tell like saying what he did, like having both his hands off the wheel, looking down? So I don't know. I mean, I don't see why Jesse would lie. You know about it? You know what he would just say? I don't know.
Oh yeah, I like the crank, man. You know, get that little workout on.
Like, there's always three sides to every story. There's, you know, that one person's side, the other person's side, then the truth. You know, that's how I look at it. People say there's two sides, but someone else said that there's three sides to every story. Michael did actually in his videos. There's three sides to every story. There's, you know, the two people, so, you know, their stories, and then the truth. So look at it that way. So like there's Jesse's side, there's Lance's side, and then there's the actual truth. Which I'm not saying either of them are going to be lying, but they might have different versions because, you know, in their minds it could happen differently. One person, just like in an accident, if it's, I don't know.
sailboat. There's no way you pay 200K for the start. Well, it's under the hood, man. It's all in machinery. You're BSing me. Okay. Alright, my dad,
like, that's not too bad, because at least he's still holding the camera. He's not looking at the camera. He's just holding it with one hand and driving. Because in other videos, when you show him driving, he a lot of times will have just the one hand on the wheel. But, like, that's not too bad. You know, I mean, he probably shouldn't be holding the camera, but, I mean, that's not too bad, in my opinion. Like, if he was just doing that the whole time, that's one thing, but the fact that he took both hands off the wheel and was looking down.
I'm telling you, this is at least 100. You can feel it. I'm driving for him, bro. Everyone loves this.
That's my mom's car. Like, she has the thing. It would say the digital thing. It's like it would say she's going 90, but it feels like you're only going 70 because you can't feel it, like how fast. My mom has a Honda, so, but it's cool. You know, the newer cars, guys.
At this point in time, I had a really bad feeling in the pit of my stomach. When we got to this road, I had it in my mind. I wanted to do a launch like that he does with his cars, his Audi R8, or even the M4. You know, I just wanted him to experience it from the receiving end of like, hey, this is what happens when you step foot into a YouTuber's car. Juggies, yo, you ready in there, bro? I'm ready, bro. Let's get it. This is the Mazda Miata launch right now.
If you have a bad feeling, why would you do it though? If you have a bad feeling, don't go ahead and still do it. That's why I don't get. He just claims you have a bad feeling. I'll just be like, okay, I have a bad feeling. I'm not going to do this. I'm sure, like, now he kind of looks at things differently now. He has a new look on life. Like, usually when you go do something dramatic like that, it kind of makes you appreciate things more, like your life more. So, like, he appreciates his life more and values it, and his family and everything, friends. And Michael talked about in his video, so he could be on camera. I guess he texted Jesse, and he was saying boogity too, and they never heard back from Jesse, so. I mean, if you watch Jesse's video, he does it, his right hand's in this thing. That's the first hand, because that's his dominant hand.
I don't know why I had a bad feeling. Maybe it's because I knew it wasn't my car, it was my dad's that I had taken, or I didn't want him to find out that I didn't have NOS in the car, which I know sounds ridiculous, but I just, like, I knew
it is like they're both okay. It's crazy Lance didn't have any scratches, but look at Jesse does. His arm's messed up, he got cut in his head, but Lance did.
Make him see that I was cool unless I had something new.
I have a theory about that, because, like, he was the driver, so you have the steering wheel on the driver's side, so he got hit into the steering wheel. That's the thing. That's my theory. But, and I'm sure they probably both have their seatbelts on, so if they didn't have their seatbelts on, it probably would have been a lot worse.
This is where everything went horribly wrong. If you're sensitive to this sort of thing, please do not watch this part of the video.
And it's weird. Like, not much really bothers me. The only type of videos I can't watch if someone, you know, pukes, or, like that stuff. Like, I can watch broken bone videos, people breaking their bones, and it's fine. You know? Like, that stuff don't bother me. It's just, like, really gory stuff, I guess. Bugs, too. I don't like watching stuff about bugs.
I think the last time that I looked down at the speedometer, it's at around 65, 70 miles per hour.
Not that fast.
I reached down.
Yeah, but that's good. They won't go in super fast.
Like I was flipping a switch to activate nitrous, and then I heard Lance scream, and I looked up, and I saw we were going into the oncoming lane, and at that point in time,
Would you guys just want to hug Jesse?
Brakes and turned the wheel to avoid it, and I overcompensated too much, and then we were heading off the road. So I cut the wheel back again.
I know you swear this as a thumbnail.
I got really scared, and at this point,
you did say he was
screaming, and I cut the wheel a little too hard, and I cut into the grass of somebody's property. The car then, and mind you, the camera literally got rocked. It launched across the car. Thankfully, it did not get fully broken, and
he's lucky he didn't get fully broken. Sorry, I shouldn't be making jokes, but
that is where the car then rolled.
sorry guys, I shouldn't be making
rolled
jokes.
over on its top, slid into a tree.
Jeez.
My side, or
Rip Jesse. I just want to hug him. You know, I just want to go into the screen and hug him.
We were pinned up against a tree and upside down. Are you good? Beth, you alright? Yeah, I'm okay. Are you good?
He didn't say anything about his chest. He's on there. He just said about his head. There was blood in his head.
You're bleeding? Bro, are you okay? Yeah. Call 911. Where's my phone? I don't know. God, ow. I can't get out. There's glass. There's glass. Let's go. Get the door through. Ow! Get out! Where's the phone? Call the cops! No. Bro. I really didn't want to make this video just because I wanted to kind of like move on. I wanted to forget about this. We were trapped.
You're in the sling. You have a thing on your head.
Lance was very, very angry at me. The whole thing feels like a nightmare, honestly. So we were literally screaming in this car for help, and people were outside. They were trying to help us. They were trying to get us out of the vehicle. I'm calling the cops. Bro, stop! Dude, go out! I'm going to the car! My dad comes here and finds I don't give a about your dad! You just flipped the car! I didn't mean to! You almost put my life in danger! Dude, I wasn't trying to, bro! No, I'm not trying to chance it on accident! I don't give a what your dad thinks! We gotta get out of the car! Okay,
That's kind of messed up. But you guys do that. Who cares who your dad thinks? You guys could have both died. And Swift was calling Michael yesterday too in yesterday's vlog. So, today's Wednesday.
Swift! Yo, hey man, Lance and I, we're flipped. Bro, Buck Road, we're off Buck Road. Go make a right, we're on Buck Road, okay? Jesse, calm down, I'm on my way. We're on Buck Road. Just come down Buck Road, bros. I'll see you. We're kicking the fucking door. We're kicking the windows. Nothing is breaking. Nothing. The way.
I mean, his dad already knew. He found out about the. I don't know who called him, but in Jeffy's video, the dad got a call about the car.
I'm like, dude, don't call 911 because you understand. Like, I really didn't want my dad to find out. I was begging for him not to call 911. He was still trying. I literally had to get the phone out of his hands, and I knew he needed help, but I just, I don't know. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do in that situation. And I'm sure you guys, like, how would you ever know what the to do in that situation?
Well, I know, like, you wouldn't. I know you call 911 in that situation.
Camera down! Dude, I'm glad it's not freaking broken, dude! I can't move my fucking leg.
Did you say I can't feel my leg? That's not good.
Dude, you're gonna freak. It's not open. Did the windows work? They're kicking the window in. I'm trying to see where we're at. Dude, we're on somebody's freaking property. So I called Swift because I knew he has firefighter experience, so I knew if he was able to cut us out of the car or something, or he would just know what to do. So I called Swift up, and luckily
We're 14 minutes in, so we only got a few minutes left of the video, because it's 22 minutes.
Dash cam footage that he had.
Kind of hard to see, guys. Sorry for you guys. I mean, they're both, Lance and him are both lucky to do. That's why I've been saying since we found out. They're lucky, they had their guardian angels looking out for them that day. Like I said, guys, I'm sure there's some of you out there that don't believe in God and that stuff. I'm not trying to, get religious, but that's just what I believe in. So,
Lance, cover your face! No! Lance, just cover your face, dude! Bro! Alright, listen, I'm gonna move your leg. Listen to me. I'm gonna move your leg so it's outside. Wait, let me keep the door out. Go ahead.
I mean, his dad's gonna want to, go after Jesse now. It's gonna be like the freaking graphic novel. That's how dad can be. Guys, gonna be a graphic novel. I'm not gonna give anything away, but I know I'm just trying to make light of the situation because obviously they're both okay. I'm not trying to make too bad jokes, but just trying to make light of the situation.
No, it's just we got out of the car, but then things got even crazier. You have blood on your head, huh? You have blood on your head. Yeah. Bro, my dad's gonna kill. What is your problem? What? What the is your problem? What is my problem, dude? I didn't mean for this to happen. I don't know. You're trying to show off. Show me some pictures that isn't even a car. I'm just trying. You put the car. You put my life in danger. What? I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. You understand what's gonna happen now? It's not okay. We gotta go. Bro, we call the cop. Don't call the thing. My dad's gonna kill me. My dad's gonna kill me, man. My dad's gonna call the cop. My dad's gonna kill me, man. I just told him that my dad's bro. Please. My dad doesn't know I took this car. Please. No, I'll call later. Please. There. Bro, I'm sorry. Bro, we can't stick around here now. We can't stick in my car, dude. Swift, we gotta go. Man, get in. Get in. Get the out of here. Bro, you can't go. I'm done with you. Where are you going, dude? We can't stick around home. Go. We gotta go. Go. Bro, my camera. Go get it. My camera.
Oh, that Swift just had his camera. Why would you?
Get in the car.
Why don't you leave the scene of an accident? That's what I don't understand.
Legs busted up. Go. Let's go. Jesus. Oh God. I'm so sorry, bro. Like,
I'm sure Lance will forgive him.
wanted to impress you, man.
He just needs some time to cool off, and
I just wanted you to think I was cool. You're like one of my best friends, man. So to know that, like,
and like I said, I understand the whole thing of wanting to, you want to think someone's, you want some.
that I caused that.
To know that someone's cool. I get them. Do you want to impress someone?
I really hope. I'm so sorry, bro. Like,
I want to hug Jesse so bad. Leave in the comments if you guys want to hug Jesse too watching this.
Ashamed to do that. I didn't. You have to know I didn't need to. Swift and I left, and Lance, I guess, stuck around, and that's when the ambulance showed up. State troopers showed up. There was like 4 state vehicles that showed up. I guess later a tow truck came to take my dad's vehicle. Also, my dad apparently saw it. This is what Jeffrey told me. I was saying that I gotta thank you, man. Swift got us out, and he brought me back to the apartment, and he really, he made sure I was all right, bro. So I appreciate that, man. Yeah, no, dude.
Well, he obviously didn't go to hospital.
I definitely feel like I got some concussion symptoms. My shoulder is banged up pretty bad. Also, I'm wearing a brace because my knee. I'm getting X-rays this week. I'm sorry for not talking about this sooner, guys. I just needed a day or so to collect myself and really process what happened. I still, it's not.
Hopefully, it's nothing too serious with the knee.
I wanted to. I actually always kind of prided myself that I was a good driver. I had had a minor rear ender before. Never anything like this. you know, it's
I mean, yeah,
embarrassing.
you've seen him driving videos before, like in the Cycle
You know,
series.
you
Been a
guys,
couple
like, look
videos
up to
showing him
me
driving. They seem
and
decent, but
look up to Lance
sometimes
and,
you'll
you
make
know,
mistakes. Jesse made a
facilitate,
mistake,
honestly,
so
to
he learned from him. So he's gonna be
to
extra careful
with
now,
a
and
friend in the car,
that sucks if he
one
has a
person I really
concussion. But
admire, and to have to literally tell millions of people that, like, I f***ed up. I did.
but everyone does, you know.
I should not have been vlogging and driving.
Lance messed
I've
up.
done that for years.
Not saying that accent, but I'm
I've
sure he
always
messed up
vlogged and
before he
drove
had to.
and,
Like with the Lizzie
I,
thing,
you know,
remember?
I film
Took that one
everything
video
that
down
told me
because it looked like Lizzie. He thought it looked like Lizzie blowing Anthony a kiss, but she was doing that with a friend. Because he makes mistakes. Everyone makes
It's really
mistakes.
not worth it. Like, if I could go back to that day, I would have just set the camera down and just say, hey, Lance, like, I don't need people to see this. Let's just, me and you hang out and go for a drive. I don't care what it is. I'm just praying through this video that you guys, like, will think twice about, you know, filming or, like, let me get a Snapchat of this sign on the road or this person in their car, or, you know, let me get a Snapchat filter of me drive, or let me just check a text message. So
Yeah, I've seen stories on YouTube of someone going on Snapchat and getting into an accident and die. So
it's really not fucking worth it. Just put it down. Just wait till you get out of the car.
Yes.
Don't do it when you're driving.
I agree. At least
like
sexy. We got a minute left. See, but Jesse.
Drop some likes on this video for me. Leave some comments to let me know you support me through this time. And all my links, you can follow me on social media. I'll keep you guys updated with what's going on. And yeah, download Storyfire. It's our competitor to YouTube. It's on Android and iOS. You can find that in the description as well. It happens, man. And
I feel like he never does anything on Storyfire though.
Accident for me, bro. I really never would have wanted that to happen. You know that, man. I love you, dude.
Yeah, no one, tries to cause accident, cause accidents. It's a mistake. He made a mistake. I'm sure Lance will forgive him eventually. Just need some time. That's what it is.
Keep it rigid.
Keep it rigid. I don't drive, so I don't have to rigid. See, that's one of the main reasons I'm scared to, get my license and drive because of car accidents. But that's just me. That was crazy. It's pretty much the same thing Lance said what happened. There's footage though. I mean, I guess we got Beth more inside and Jesse did get banged up with this. It made sense that Lance didn't know. Because, Jesse took off. I didn't know all that. So we get to learn a bit more. But at least now, hopefully, the next video, which will be Friday, is more uplifting and, more happier. I do feel bad for Jesse. He did make a mistake. He owned up to it. And like I said, once some time has gone by, Lance will forgive him. Because it was an honest mistake. Like, he didn't want to flip the car. He owned up to mistake. He apologized. That's all you can do is apologize and refer up to a person that, time they need to accept it. But you know what? They're okay. They have to be grateful for that. Jesse got banged up, like his knee, his shoulder, his head. I hope you don't have a concussion. Because that can go wrong again. I was surprised he was like that just because he has always been so careful since the head injury, so. But stuff happens. Like I said, I'm glad Jesse owned up to his mistake, he's apologizing, he feels really bad. And guys, show him some support, I hope no one comments and mean stuff. Like, just show him support because that's what he needs right now. He's going through a tough time because he's going to get, yelled at by his father and ringed out by his father and everyone, and like. So at least what we can do is show him some support through this tough time. Because I don't know what's going on with the father. It's obviously, guys, and I don't want people saying it's part of the series. Because that's definitely not part of his series to crash his father's car. There's a few times I've almost teared up throughout the video seeing him cry and stuff. Because it's like, because, you feel bad for the guy. Like, he messed up, but you still feel bad for him. Because he's still a good person. Just because people made mistakes doesn't make them not good people. Anyway, follow me on my social. Yesterday was Colin's birthday, so make sure you get send him a belated happy birthday by following him on Instagram and saying happy birthday in his post from yesterday. Happy birthday, Colin, from yesterday. What else? Oh yeah, sign my user petition. Follow me on my social. Sign my user petition. And I didn't realize he was that badly banged up. He did say it, and he was just posting on Twitter about yesterday got banged up. I just expected like his head. Lance was saying he was bleeding on his head, so I didn't expect all that. hopefully everything's okay with his knee. He said he's getting x-rays. We all make mistakes. You know, Jesse made a mistake, but he, you know, I believe he's learned from it. You know, and he owned up to it, and that's the most important thing anyone can do, is own up to your own mistakes. Anyways, hopefully Lance and Jesse can talk, and hopefully Lance forgives Jesse. Leave in the comments if you guys think Lance should forgive Jesse. I think it's going to take some time, but I think he should. You know, because, you know, Jesse, like, you saw how bad he felt in the video. He was crying, like, all throughout the video, so I truly believe he feels bad, and, you know, he messed up. Like I said, we all messed up, but we learned from it, and hopefully now that, you know, Jesse got that all out to us, we can feel better. I mean, yeah, Lance talked about it, and Michael did. Big Brother had 3 people talking about it. Then Jesse's favorite. So now hopefully we can get past this, leave that in the past, and we can, you know, start fresh. You know, it's the end of this week, but we can end the week off on a high note for Jesse's video this Friday. And yeah, I love you guys. Follow me on my socials. Sign my YouTube petition. You know, change your mind station. Hit that post notification bell. Hit that subscribe button. I'm going to hit that subscribe button first.